In this video, I'm going to share the top 10 North Coast 500 must-see places for 2023. So if you're planning a trip to the North Coast 500 in 2023, this is the perfect video for you. I've even included what 3 words references for each location, and don't forget to watch right until the end as I've saved the best until last. So if you're new here, hello, thanks for stopping by. My name's Robbie Romes and I'm a professional travel guide writer, and I make no fuss travel videos here on YouTube. So if you get any value from my videos at all, please subscribe to my channel and make sure to turn notifications on. Here's a big hello to all of my existing subscribers. Just please make sure you've got the notification bell turned on so you can get notified every time I post a new video here on YouTube. So let's get into the top 10 North Coast 500 must-see places for 2023. And in number 10, it's the Big Burn. This charming woodland walk is often overlooked for the nearby Dunrobin Castle, but trust me, this is a stunning must-see location just a few minutes away from Golspie. You'll follow a windy path alongside a small river which features a number of beautiful waterfalls and bridges. Make sure to get your cameras ready, and if you're there during the autumn, the colours are absolutely spectacular. In number 9, it's the Black Isle. Located just north of Inverness, the Black Isle has a few must-sees that are 100% worth checking out, including the picturesque Fairy Glen Falls and Chanonry Point, where you can regularly spot dolphins. A lot of people dismiss the East Coast and will probably drive straight past the Black Isle. But trust me, if you have a few hours or a day spare on your itinerary, you won't be disappointed going to the Black Isle. Number 8, Castle Sinclair. Located just a few miles north of Wick, short walk from the car park will lead you to this stunning ancient castle which is perched on a cliff edge, providing jaw-dropping scenery. Dating back to the 14th century, it's a great place to explore, especially if you have kids, and it also makes for an epic Instagrammable photo. I mean, did you really do the North Coast 500 if you didn't stop here at Castle Sinclair? In number 7, Walligo Steps. This is a new entry for 2023. If you visit here, you'll enjoy a walk down to the picturesque naturally formed Walligo Haven Harbour. Don't get me wrong, some physical effort will be required to get up and down the steps, but you'll be rewarded with this magical location offering magnificent views out to sea. In number 6, Achmelvik Bay. Located on the beautiful Drumbeg Loop, this secluded bay has white sands, blue water, and honestly, on a sunny day you could almost convince yourself you're in the Caribbean. It's located between Clactol and Loch, 2 also highly recommended places to stop off. In number 5, it's the Kylesku Bridge. Now this is one of the North Coast 500's most iconic landmarks. You'll be absolutely wowed not only by the bridge itself, but its remarkable location. It's surrounded by vast mountains and huge lochs, and at this point of the North Coast 500, you'll be really amazed by the scenery. The Kylesku Bridge has a great amount of parking, and if you don't have a drone, you can still get a great photo by crossing the road opposite the car park and heading up the bank to get an elevated view across the bridge. So now there's only 4 must-see locations remaining. But before we take a look at them, I'm just going to quickly tell you about my North Coast 500 travel guide, which is the sponsor of this video. This is the ultimate North Coast 500 guidebook containing incredible locations, practical tips and stress-saving hacks. You'll get all the info you need. It's full with all the must-see locations. It's currently ranked number 1 on Amazon. Buy it now for only $15.99, including free delivery from robbierones.com. It's also available on eBay, Etsy and Amazon. You'll love this book, so buy it now. And now let's get back into the top 10 must-see locations on the North Coast 500 for 2023. In number 4, it's Sango Sands Bay, a complete must-see location in Durness on the North Coast. This wild, rugged bay has the bluest water in Scotland and is one of the most photogenic places anywhere in the whole of the UK. Located about 5 minutes from Smoo Cave, Sango Sands has to be seen to be believed. Take a walk to the viewpoint located in front of the Sango Sands campsite for the best views across the bay. Now if you're doing the route in a camper van or caravan, Sango Sands also has a fantastic campsite. And in number 3, Torridon. The road from Benir to Torridon is like something out of a movie. The windy road has to be one of the most picturesque roads anywhere in the world. Surrounded on each side by epic mountains, vast lochs and an abundance of wildlife. You'll definitely want to pull over and take in this magical place. If you stop at the Torridon car park on the Benir side, you just may be able to spot some of the local deer. Hello Callum. We've heard about you, mate. You're a good looking thing, ain't you? And in number 2, it's the famous Bealach Pass. Now if you've done any research at all into the North Coast 500, you'll have definitely heard about this place. So this is a road that strikes fear into North Coast 500 drivers, but honestly don't worry, if you take your time and use the passing places then you'll be absolutely fine. The famous mountain pass leads from Applecross towards Loch Carron and has simply incredible views no matter which way you're driving. Just be aware extremely large motorhomes with poor turning circles should probably avoid it. And finally in number 1, the location I know you've all been waiting for, Wailing Widow Falls. Also known as the Loch waterfall, this is easily one of the most spectacular waterfalls in the whole of the UK. It's ideally located near to the Kylesku Bridge and Ardwick Castle, and the 50-foot waterfall spills from the huge Loch located above it into a rugged canyon below. This is natural Scottish beauty at its very best. So you can view the falls from below, which involves a little bit of scrambling, but it's doable with anyone without any mobility issues. Or it can be viewed from above with a short hike across some boggy land. Now please take care if you view it from above, as there's some dangerous drops and cliff edges, and be sure to keep your dog on a lead at all times. And there we have it, the top 10 must-sees for the North Coast 500 in 2023. I do have a lot more North Coast 500 videos uploaded to my channel, so please go and check them out. And if you enjoyed this one, please subscribe now before you forget, and make sure to turn notifications on. It's crazy that a whopping 92% of you are not subscribed to my channel. So yeah, if you can hit the subscribe button right now, that would be greatly appreciated. You can also find me on Instagram at RobbieRoams. So thanks again, I hope you have a wonderful trip to Scotland, and I'll catch you all in the next video.